the hook. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Defense is not an option for these two. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roco in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Posting this fight, you know, you're going to let him get a big smart. Otherwise, if you see it, he'll ride it out. Go up.
On to the second round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
His jab just got blocked. Oh, Patrick Roco right now stumbling around. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? He blocks that counter. Nice counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that could be the beginning of the end for Roco. Let's talk about Roco in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bells.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Done with that counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His jab just got blocked. Does well to block that left jab. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Lucky that hook didn't score. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Whoa, wait a minute. Patrick roll call seeing cobwebs. Let's talk about roll call in that last one. Here we go to the fourth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Patrick roll call right now, stumbling around. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And that could be the beginning of the end for Roko. Let's talk about Roko in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford. Time for the fifth round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make you fight your fight.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Patrick roll call seeing cobwebs. No, we don't see it. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
So much firepower here. A perfect counter lands. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roko in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Getting back into this, you're better than this kid.
Great round. Great round. Relax. Relax.
He says, yeah, you
This is the beginning of round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A lot of effort being exerted here. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This is a high-octane battle. Missing with the hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Rokel in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
back into this.
Round 7, here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The jab can't find a home. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Rokel in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
And we enter the 8th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Right uppercut just off target. Both men step back for just a moment. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Downstairs and upstairs, trying to sprinkle his offense all over the body. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It was as close as we thought it was, and this fight is a split decision win.
A split decision.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
one of the hottest. So here we go. Should be a good one. Missed with that jab. And there he caught him with a stiff jab. Catch and shoot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and down goes Patrick Rocold. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roco in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. I love that. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first?
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting. What ping we bring, man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting. What ping we bring, man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting. What ping we bring, man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you never saw. Ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Or you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring.
Big shot. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When are we going to see a jab from the... Did you see that? And that could be the beginning of the end for Roco. Patrick Roco goes down hard. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Roco in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
To make or break a fight.
And there's the bell for round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And down goes Jones Jr. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that not. There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Roco in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the... On to the 5th we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Don't want to trade shots. Counter punching. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Patrick Roco seeing cobwebs. Let's talk about Roco in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept it.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, Patrick Roco right now stumbling around. Big shot, and Roco has to go down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.